The Trystyng by Carroll. One wintry night at 9:30, cold, tired and cross and muddy, I had come home too late to dine, and supper, with cigars and wine, was waiting in the study. There was a strangeness in the room, and something thin and wavy was standing near me in the gloom. I took it for the carpet-broom left by that careless slavey. But presently the thing began to shudder and to sneeze, on which I said, "Come, come, my man, that's a most inconsiderate plan. Let's noise there, if you please." "I've caught a cold," the thing replies, "out there upon the landing." I turned to look in some surprise, and there, before my very eyes, a little ghost was standing. He trembled when he caught my eye, and got behind a chair. "How came you here?" I said, "and why?" I never saw a thing so shy. "Come out, don't shiver there." He said, "I'd gladly tell you how, and also tell you why, but—" here he gave a little bow, "you're in so bad a temper now, you'd think it all a lie. And as to being in a fright, allow me to remark that ghosts have just as good a right in every way to fear the light as men to fear the dark." "No plea," said I, "can well excuse such cowardice in you, for ghosts can visit when they choose, whereas we humans can't refuse to grant the interview." He said, "A flutter of alarm is not unnatural, is it? I really feared you meant some harm, but now I see that you are calm. Let me explain my visit. The last ghost left you on the 3rd. Since then you've not been haunted. But as we never sent us word, 'twas quite by accident we heard that anyone was wanted. A spectre has first choice, by right, in filling up a vacancy. When phantom, goblin, elf and spire, if all these fail them, they invite the nicest ghoul that they can see. The spectre said the place was low, and that you kept bad wine. So as a phantom had to go, and I was first, of course, you know, I couldn't well decline. Now, doctor," I said, "they settled who was fittest to be sent, yet still to choose a brat like you to haunt a man of 42 was no great compliment." "I'm not so young, sir," he replied, "as you might think. The fact is, in caverns by the waterside, and other places that I've tried, I've had a lot of practice. But I have never taken yet a strict domestic part, and in my flurry I forget the 5 good rules of etiquette we have to know by heart. My sympathies were warming fast towards the little fellow. He was so very much aghast at having found a man at last, and looked so scared and yellow. 'At least,' I said, 'I'm glad to find a ghost is not a dumb thing. But pray sit down, you'll feel inclined, if, like myself, you have not dined, to take a snack of something. Though certainly you don't appear a thing to offer food to, and then I should be glad to hear, if you will say them loud and clear, the rules that you allude to.' Thanks, you shall hear them by and by. This is a piece of luck." "What may I offer you?" said I. "Well, since you are so kind, I'll try a little bit of duck." "1 slice. May I ask you for a little drop more gravy?" I sat and looked at him in awe, for certainly I never saw a thing so white and wavy. And still he seemed to grow more white, more vapory and wavier, seen in the dim and flickering light, as he proceeded to recite his maxims of behavior.